Hey VC, Tony here. Tony's LPs are us. Hope everybody's doing well. I want to thank everyone up front for all the subs and all the time watching some of my videos. And they're also good if you can't sleep. I call it my cure for insomnia. But anyway, all joking aside, they're very interesting. But I want to thank everyone. If you haven't, if you're watching, if you just passed through and you're watching this channel, Tony's LPs are us, please consider subscribing. It really helps us out. But this is a quick announcement. I've been away for the weekend, so I really didn't get a chance to do a lot of videos. I still have to do my review on the Louis Armstrong Plays King Oliver albums I bought from Acoustic Sounds, the new Jimi Hendrix box set of Jimi Hendrix Vision, a 5 LP box set on Blu-ray and booklet. I still have to do my MoFi Santana Abraxas, which I just received. I have a numbered copy. I'm not sure how many they produced. But anyway, when I got in, I had some feeds on my phone, and I saw that RHINO has just announced a really big box set. But they're already getting complaints from the audiophile community, the vinyl community, that's saying not this band again. How many times are we going to do remasters of this group, etc., etc. And you probably already know it, but I'm going to put it out there because I know there's some people that don't know it, and you may just pass through and you'll watch this video. But the Doors box set, the first 6 LPs from the Doors to L.A. Woman, is coming out in a nice, I guess, with a box, 33 and a third. 3,000 are being pressed initially. I'm not sure if they're numbered. I'm sure they're numbered. Probably similar to the new ZZ Top record. That doesn't mean that these records won't be made available once this 3,000 box set sells out, because RHINO has been doing that lately. They have numbered editions, and then they'll take that material, the metal work or whatever, and continue to press copies. Well, that's good if you want to buy individual. So it's not a mofo type of thing unless you really need this box set. Like I said, the Doors have been done again and again and again. And, people are saying, like, why not do another band like Oasis or, etc., whatever. Marvin Gaye stuff or, Curtis Mayfield stuff would be great if they had the rights to Curtis Mayfield and the Impressions right up until, Superfly soundtrack. But this is the deal. Kevin Gray, Coherent Audio, cutting them. Press at Optimal Media, 3,000. David Dukowski, who is a aficionado of the Doors, he's doing the liner notes. Not sure if there's going to be a booklet in there. So this is announced for, let me see, the 60th anniversary of the Doors. 225 will be 60 years of the Doors. So this 6 LP set is coming to you November 22nd. Featuring 6 of the band's original studio albums from the original analog master tapes by Kevin Gray at Coherent Audio. The vinyl was pressed at Optimal Media, and the box includes a heavyweight gatefold jacket featuring rare photos and liner notes by Doors archivist David Dukowski. 3,000 copies, limited edition, will be available exclusively at thedoors.com and rhino.com. So just like the ZZ Top. So this is good, I guess. Original tapes. To get original Doors records, if you can find them in good condition, you're spending a lot of money. Of course, there are those 45 RPMs from Analog Productions that are roughly $60 to $70 each if they're still available. Those are the best. I have a few of those. I don't have them all, but they're really good. I'm going to show you my original 6 LPs. Some of them are first presses, some of them are mid presses. I just pulled the first 6 that I have in my shelf. And also I want to announce that on November 29th, 24, Record Store Day, Black Friday, RHINO has announced the Doors live in Detroit, Cobo Arena, Detroit, Michigan. The date of that event was 5/8/1970, and this is a 4 LP set. So this is a 4 LP set. That's something I would be interested in. I have to read about that, but I've been buying most of the Doors Record Store Day releases every year, or every 2 Record Store Days, regular Record Store Day and Black Friday Record Store Day. There's always a nice Doors Doors they release, and they're not too expensive. I don't believe this door box set will be more than what the ZZ Top box set was. I don't really have a price point. But like I said, if you don't have Doors, if you're new to Doors, if you want a Christmas present for that new vinyl person in your household, a girl or boy who's infatuated with the Doors, this is the way to go. This is something that they'll cherish for years and years and years, especially with the pedigree of Kevin Gray, master tapes, only 3,000 in the box, something to look forward to. And like I said, people are complaining already, but people complain about the ZZ Top, and that sold out really quickly. This is going to be a tough Christmas. We have Beatles stuff coming out. We have George Harrison, Living in the Material World box set. We have a lot of jazz records being reissued. We have this now. So, it's just, you have to really pick and choose. And like I said, these are not mofos. The box set is, but these will probably be available later on. I can't be sure, but based on our history, they will be available. So I'm just going to show you some of my Doors OGs. This is not a first pressing. As you can see, it doesn't have the cellophane, sleeve where it slides in and out. So this is a second early pressing on the Butterfly label. Just going to show you these if you're interested. Hopefully you are. Here's a great one. This is gold label. I believe it's first press. Strange Days. Great cover. Right there. This is not a gatefold. I'll just show you the record again. Look at that. That's beautiful. I also have a red label Strange Days in the collection. I've been buying Doors since I opened Doors, since the doors to my mind was expanded. And while I'm here, I pulled this out. This is my sheet that I print. I printed these a while ago. And what this says is when I buy a record, I usually catalog it and slip it in there. It says date of purchase, the cost. This was at a thrift shop. Spine is good. No marks, no pops. Inner sleeve, no. Gatefold, no. First pressing, possibly. I didn't check the matrix, but it's the label. And I also used to write down how many copies of this particular record I have in my collection. So this is just a little note. And when I open it, I see when I cleaned it, what the label is, if it has a poster and things like that. But that's not what we're talking about. I'm just going to show here the Doors. Here's Soft Parade. Early pressing or OG pressing of Soft Parade. Here's the beautiful Psychedelia gatefold, which is really nice. Electra. These records all sound good. Here's a Wrong Inner. Got to put this in one of my Stones records. A Wrong Inner. And this is a Butterfly label. Like I said, I didn't check the matrix. I don't know if these are original or not, but I'm not concerned too much with that. They're all great. They all sound great. Plus, I have the 45s on a few of these. Here's the Doors Morrison Hotel, which is a great one. I can't say which is my favorite. I do love LA Woman. I do love the first one. These other ones just have such a great mixture. Of course, Jim Morrison and the Doors, unsurpassed. Here's a red Electra label. I'll show you this. This is a matted type of cover. This is an early cover. I'm not sure, if, like I said, if they're first. A great shot of the boys. There's Jim, the obligatory beer bottle. We've all, if you're a guy of my generation and probably now, you've all taken this photo with your friends. And the Hard Rock Cafe, right there. So rooms were only $250 at that time. I don't know if that's an hour, but here we have Waiting for the Sun. This has a serial number here. Don't know what that means anymore. Used to know. There's the back. And a nice gatefold again. Celebration of the Lizard. Show you the label. But again, if you just tuned in, if you just hit this midstream, RHINO has announced November 22nd, first 6 albums, which is what I'm showing. Master tapes, Kevin Gray, all that pedigree, and a box set, first 6 Doors albums from 67 to 71. There you have that label on Waiting for the Sun. Good stuff, right? And also Record Store Day, a 4-album set, which probably picked that up instead of the box set. I don't think I'm going to get the box set. I'd love to get these boxes just so I could do an AB and review them for you. But, you know, there is a lab budgeting going on right now. If you check my video back in the archives, I did one on loud budgeting. And what loud budgeting it is, you know, if you can't afford something, you know, you don't have to make up an excuse. Or if you can't go out for that steak dinner with your friends, or go see this play with your friends at $600 a ticket, because you know you could charge it, but you still have to pay for that, and you can't afford it. You're saving for a car, you're saving for a house, you're saving for school. It's called loud budgeting, by saying, you know what, I'm not going to, you know, go spend $300 to take so you could take your niece to go see The Lion King. I'm just picking out The Lion King for $300 on Broadway. So it's called loud budgeting. Same with these records. These records are getting out of hand. I'm a thrift shop guy, but most of my records I've picked up at yard sales or when they were new, or thrift shops. So to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on records, you know, people do it if that's their thing every month. You could spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars every month. Just these box sets alone, if you talk about the 3 box sets I just mentioned, it's, you know, you're close to $1,000. So that's lab budgeting. So if you can't afford it, you know, don't. But in this case, I think I'll get the 4-record live LP set if I could get one, because Record Store Day, they're limited. You got to get in line. You got to get there early. If I get one, I get one. If not, I'll get one down the road. So that's my little spiel on lab budgeting, but I do have a video about it. This is a great one, First Press. This is stereo. I think I have a mono somewhere. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is a mono. And this is the one to get, and I'll show it to you. The Doors that are coming out are stereo, by the way, which gives RHINO another interesting idea. Put out the mono box set. That would be nice instead of a stereo. That would be nice, because the monos aren't really being done up until whenever they only have stereo. But I think the first 3 or 4 Doors records may be mono and stereo. I'm just guessing, but that's it. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. This was cleaned about 2 years ago. And there you have that. Okay, and here's the original inner, which I keep. Original inner. I think I had another mono that I sold a few years ago on eBay, which was in really great shape, but I got rid of it. People just wanted to have it in their collection. Could have been a little bit better than VG. This is probably excellent or better. And there's the rear. So that's it, folks. Doors box set coming out November 22nd. RHINO Records just announced it maybe 3 hours ago from the time this will be posted. And stay tuned, because I'm going to do some other videos probably today. I have to listen to the Santana. Have to review the Santana, do an A/B. Just my impressions. We all know the music's great. I just want to hear what the MoFi 33 1/3 sounds like. So that's it. We're gonna shut down. Stay tuned. Keep rocking. And if you haven't subbed, please consider subbing. Really appreciate it. Take care. Ciao.